Hello, and welcome back to the retry of the first Road to 56 Hearts of Iron 4 video. I am Dragon Man, and today we will be playing Turkey. We're gonna do this a little uh specially because unfortunately I'm not quite that skilled in the game. We're going to go with Recruit. We're going to keep it on Iron Man mode, and we're going to turn off historical AI prioritization. So, the AI can pretty much do anything at this point. Uh, there's been a few updates since the last time I tried to reunite the Middle East under the Ottoman Empire, particularly the addition of Palestine, or the Mandate of Palestine, and the Kingdom of Egypt. I'm not quite certain how that will affect this game. Unfortunately, I did lose last time's save, so we're gonna have to start this again. I don't quite remember what I did last time, and it's very difficult without audio to figure out what I was doing. It's bugging out for a second. Hold on, don't know what that was about. Ah, here we are. So, Road to 56. We're back again. We have ourselves a formidable 31 troop army. I don't know why there are mountainous people and plains, but I'm gonna ignore that. So to start us off, we're gonna assign our armies as we did last time. Got one to Russia. Don't want them to do anything. We're gonna line up against France. That's definitely not what I meant to do. We're gonna have, and then we're gonna have our to-be garrison port in case Greece does anything special when we rearm Bursa, Edirne, and Istanbul. This particular region right here, because unfortunately last time before the save broke itself, they did go against us before I could do much of anything, and unfortunately, Greece is actually decently strong at the start of the game. I don't understand why. Maybe it wasn't. It was because I just wasn't ready for it. I couldn't be certain, but it was definitely interesting. So, like last time, we're gonna keep with Kemalism so we can get all the way down here. I don't know which one of these sides I want to go for yet. I don't remember which one I had decided on originally. Hmm. Preferably the one that gets me the most territory and gets me the closest to regaining my territories. So I think I'm going to want to go with the support fascist officers path. Yeah, that seems like the path I need to go. All right, let's get us started. We're not. Let's see. What kind of? So we're lacking infantry equipment and planes. How many military factories do we start with? 3 out of 4. We got fighters. Got small arms. Uh, what was it? Cass. I'm pretty sure it was. So we're gonna get Cass to hopefully help our guys on the ground. Got our guns in production. Let's see. What resources are we gonna need? Aluminum and rubber. We're not quite able to get any of those raw resources. So I think it would be best to build up some of our railways, because eventually we're going to war with the halves of the country. We're gonna want to go against the Soviets eventually, to reclaim certain territories somewhere around here. We're going to go to the south to get some of our territories back down here. We're going to go to Europe over here, so we're going to need to build up a little bit here. We definitely want to make sure all our rails are connected. I'm going to make sure everything's level 2 at the least. Unfortunately, because of the amount of civs that we have, unfortunately, I don't feel confident in making a higher railway than that. For simplicity's sake, that's to say, I don't understand Navy, and I probably never will. We're gonna go subs, and we're just gonna spam it. Lots of subs. We're gonna sink all the convoys. Alright. We're gonna get to this stuff in a little bit. We're gonna have to work without the resources temporarily. We're gonna sort through this army a little bit more. We're gonna want more than one. Mountainous dudes go over there. I'm gonna grab the cavalry and also assign them to the Russian border. I think that should be enough. What's the difference between you two? Okay, I'm gonna want to transfer you over to this division, but that'll be later. We'll get our main army of infantry. We're gonna set you guys, for the moment, on a little bit of coastline defense. Fortunately, because this is a demilitarized zone, we can't enter there yet. We're going to take the rest of that infantry and the tank division we have, and we're going to assign them against France. We don't have enough divisions at the moment, but we're gonna, after we get some supply and more guns, we're going to transfer the infantry for the teal army, the blue army, sorry, to the regular division group. Let's see. I want to give you the best defense guy we can. Mountaineer. That'll probably be good. Alright. Supply, dude. We're going to need a desert fox over here. Not necessarily great in the others, but it'll definitely help with that out of supply penalty. Or just in general. Alright, we're going to give you the last greatest guy we can. Best attack guy that we have. And a field marshal. We only got one field marshal. Infantry officer, so at least that's something. Alright, so we got a pretty good start right now. I'm gonna put it to 3 speed to start us off. And let us get going. What will happen in this world? It's so difficult to tell, especially with random on. We could have something like a French Civil War, a German Civil War, a lot of civil wars independently. Ethiopia could technically, though I'm gonna say probably not this particular game, win against the Italians. We'll see what happens with that. But we're gonna have to stay out of it for the moment. For technical sake, I'm gonna train I'm gonna train 9 divisions. I'm gonna assign them to the Blue Army in the south. Once we assign it to that guy, hopefully this will help fill out the border with the French. Because the French are definitely not a pushover. There's all those jokes about, oh, yeah, they love surrendering, but they have a lot of divisions in a very decent economy. So, they definitely have more than enough divisions to roll over us if they wanted to. Oh, nearly forgot about the Navy. Alright, we're gonna bring our Navy together. We don't have a lot of ships. We have a decent amount, but we do not have a lot. We have all of 14. Let's see. What do our neighbors got in the way of fleets? Okay. So Greece has more ships than us. Bulgaria has less ships than us. The Soviets definitely have more than us. Yeah, I figured as much. Romania doesn't have as much. Yugoslavia is about the same as these guys. Uh, French, they got a lot. Palestine doesn't have any. Egypt does. Iraq has none. Iran has a few. So this game is going to depend on a lot of what ifs and hopes for the AI, particularly the UK. With oh no, that's already not great. They're going steady she goes, keeping with democracy. Uh, Fun. So pretty much what I was hoping the United Kingdom would go for, but we're gonna have to just roll with it as it is that they would go for release the colonies, which is a focus they can do, which pretty much makes all of this, all their colonies across the world independent from them. It releases them. So, Egypt gets to go their separate way, the Raj gets to go their separate way, Australia, uh, the Mandate of Palestine, particularly, is a high one on my list. And then we gotta hope for the French. The French are unfortunately uh they're prone to two paths for the most part. It's either well, I mean they have more than that path, but for the most part they either seem to go for communism, whichever form of communism that is, or they stay with democracy. I have seen them a few times uh, go for more of a Napoleon kind of view, but it's not something I've seen a lot of. Usually it's just individuals more than it is the AI. Alright, let's see here. Got the convention. Oh, looks like we can remilitarize, baby. Let's go. Okay, this will go give us more army. Okay. Uh, this will give us more industry. We're gonna go with a setback pack so we can get non-aggression packs with a lot of these guys down here. That'll definitely help for a while. Oh. Uh, in the sakes of making sure our troops know what they're doing, we're gonna go with radios. Let's see how much equipment we got. We are 15,000 guns in debt. Hmm. I sense guns are gonna be a problem. What to do, what to do, what to do. Alright, let's see here. We can get more infrastructure, more civilian factories. Um, so we're definitely not going to be able to go down this one. Okay. So after the Setabad Pact, we're going to go after this, continue the push towards Autarky, Autarky. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it to any Turkish speakers. Oh, yikes. Well, that tells me where France is going. We're gonna go these three focuses primarily. It'll give us some more civilian factories, a lot more infrastructure, which will definitely help. Uh, Short term, I think we're gonna go dispersed industry, because eventually I know we're gonna go against the UK one way or another. They like to mingle and get involved with things they shouldn't. But alright, everyone seems to have agreed to join us in this non-aggression pact, which is good. Which is very good. Yeah, ask the Belgians how neutrality went. So far, we've managed to knock down the amount of demilitarized zones. Now it's just the Rhineland over here that Germany's got, and for whatever reason, this one small island. I'm not even good. I know that's not how. It's not a regular A to pronounce that. I'm just not certain how to do it. But I still don't understand. Okay, we're gonna look at the factions map mode because I want to see what's happening here. Still got the Axis, just Germany, allies, Britain and its puppets. I say puppets, generally speaking. Then we got the Comintern. They may not be fun, to say the least. Well, we'll see how it goes. So far, no really big events that I was expecting. I was kinda wondering if Germany would decide to off Mr. Mustache Man. Sometimes they do it. It's very 50-50, surprisingly, that they decide to go back with the Kaiser and Wilhelm. Stanley Baldwin. We're not quite to not quite to certain areas that they're focused yet. We Yeah, this focus right here is dangerous for us. If they go down here, that'll be very bad. But I don't see the focus, so I'm gonna assume it's impossible to get now for them. But the particular focus that I wanted to go for, or I hope they went for, like I said, would release the colonies. So we're just gonna have to take it the hard way, meaning it's possible, though not. Oh, there's the Spanish Civil War. It's possible, but not necessarily guaranteed that we might have to go with the Axis. Again, these kind of this is it kind of gets hectic sometimes. We could still have a Soviet Civil War, for all I know. We could have a whole bunch of civil wars suddenly break out. Usually the United States stays with their one focus pretty much all the time. Yep, continue the New Deal. Figured usually they never go for the other focus. The thing about the United States is depending on how quickly and how efficiently they do their focuses, let's just say they can do a lot in the war. That's all I'm gonna say about that matter. Okay, let's see. We got Istanbul back, which is always good. We're gonna increase some of this infrastructure here for the purpose of factories. Got 4 factories here. We're gonna need some military factories. We're already working on the uh civilians with this. We're gonna get a civilian factory plus a bunch of infrastructure. So that's definitely gonna be a help. Okay, got 300 political power. Uh, what to pick? What to pick? What to pick? I think we might want to hold off on this for a little bit. Save up the political power. Maybe pop some of these decisions. Stability could probably use some help. So we're gonna take away a bit of the factory output in exchange for stability. That way, overall, later, when it comes down to it, we could have increased stats in that way. So, oh, I guess they did decide to go against Hitler, but not in the way I had thought. Huh, interesting. I guess we have Himmler now. I wonder what will happen. I don't think I've seen this before. What does Germany's focus tree look like now? Oh, I see. They are going through that way. It's just a different civil war than I had thought. Okay, so we're either going to have a very democratic Germany or we're going to have a very communist Germany. Okay, so we can't do these. We're going to have to. Okay. Alright, we're going to go to keep Kemalism. Kemalism. I'm fairly certain that's what it is. But so far, it's possible that we're going to be seeing a very red world. Without, when Germany hits that civil war, which they're going to do, with Heinrich Himmler in charge, it's kind of their focus tree. So that'll be definitely interesting. We're gonna have a 3-way civil war in Germany instead of the 2-way monarchist v fascist civil war. Uh, with Italy not having defeated Ethiopia yet, though they look to be close, uh, Spain's gonna be very interesting. Inter Huh, how odd. I guess neither side has gotten volunteers yet. Usually by now, I'd expect the Soviets to have sent volunteers to communist Spain. Usually Germany would have done the same for fascist Spain, the nationalists. But I guess Italy may be the only chance Spain has of getting any outside support, but we'll have to see. Alright, let's see here. We're so slowly but surely working away at that gun deficit that we're dealing with. But I think that's probably going to have to be it for this episode. We got in a good start. Uh, we're not at war with anyone yet, which is a plus. Early wars kind of suck, especially for individuals like myself. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Happy to finally, hopefully, have gotten this dealt with, and this should be out very soon. I'll see about getting the next episode recorded, if not uploaded, within the next 24 hours. I don't want to do last time and bore y'all for 7 months.